Let's set our base frame rate, imager mode, and codec. Push and hold the menu button to access the deep menus. Scroll to Project, then to Base Setting, then Shooting Mode. Shooting Mode offers two options, Custom and Cine EI. In Cine EI, the unit operates similarly to a film camera with footage developed in post-production. Custom is meant for creating images flexibly on site with quick deliverables and baked-in looks. Custom allows you to select the video standard of HDR or SDR. When in custom mode, if you'd like to change your gamma, back out and go to the Paint Look menu. Scroll to Base Look, then select. You can choose between S-Cinetone and other base looks. For our purposes today, we are going to focus on the Cine EI. Now we navigate to Record Format and Frequency. From here, we will select what our base frame rate will be. Let's choose 24. Now back out to Record Format and scroll to Imager Scan mode. The Burano currently has 10 imager modes, including a new square 4.3K 4.3 intended for anamorphic use. Let's first choose full frame 8.6K and then scroll to our codecs. The Burano shoots in 10-bit XAVC and 16-bit linear XOCN internally. XAVC HI, HQ, and SQ are newer versions of XAVC and use H.265 codec to encode 8K. These newer XAVC formats use intra-compression and are more suitable for editing compared to the XAVC-L or long GOP compression. XOCN stands for Extended Tonal Range Original Camera Negative. The most important part of that is the original camera negative. The LT stands for light, and it is the most efficient of the camera negatives. It is a raw codec giving you the most flexibility in color grading. These are all supported with updated versions of DaVinci Resolve, Adobe, and Avid. Now let's change our imager mode to 6K crop. This has a slightly narrower field of view than full frame. This exists to offer higher frame rates if needed at an imager mode that is close to full frame coverage. Let's change our imager mode to one of our new 4K imager mode options. Full frame crop 3.8K 16:9. This will allow you to go all the way up to 120 frames per second in both XOCN and XAVC. Now let's change our imager mode to 1.9K Super 35 16:9. Another new imager mode to accommodate 240 frames per second. In order to capture everything the camera has to offer, like 16-bit, 8K, full frame, and high frame rates, we require a card that is fast and robust enough to do so. Let's talk about the media for the Burano, which shoots to CF Express Type B. These cards are similar in size to the XQD cards from the FX9, but they are not the same. Sony only guarantees cards that are VPG 400 rated. VPG 400 guarantees a stable writing speed of 400 megabytes per second for high bitrate shooting such as 8K 30p XOCN LT internal recording. There are many brands out there, so just be sure to look for a little slate or clapboard with a 400 on it to indicate the proper VPG rating for Burano. It is important to note other brands of camera manufacturers do have their own set of media that is CF Express Type B. Unfortunately, we cannot guarantee the performance. That was it.